everybody, welcome to Studio 90 Extra Time. We're here in Newcastle, England, where the U.S. women's national team is getting ready to take on New Zealand in the quarterfinals of the Olympics. Our first guest here in Newcastle is U.S. women's national team captain, Christie Rampone.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for stopping by Extra Time.
Anytime.
Before we talk about the game against New Zealand, I have to ask about the game against North Korea, where after Abby scored, you guys did this crazy celebration. How did that kind of come about?
Well, we were in the locker room before the game discussing, if we score a goal, what type of celebration are we going to do. We were kind of getting on the floors a little bit like, we never get to celebrate with the defenders. You're always too far away, or you run too far away from us. And Mitzi was saying that Hope's very good at the worm. And so she's like, I'll do the worm. You guys kind of make a little movement and point back to me. And then she asked me to do it with her. So I was like, I'll do it with you. And I must admit, I was a little embarrassed doing it in the field, but at the same time, I had to stick to the gun. We committed to it, and I couldn't back out at that point, but it actually went over pretty well.
Is that one of your favorite goal celebrations ever?
Yes, I can't believe I did the worm on Old Trafford field. It'll definitely be a good memory.
Well, now you're here in Newcastle, getting ready to take on New Zealand in the first round of the knockout phase here in the Olympics. How is the team's mindset shifting?
I think the mentality shifts because it's win or go home, and I think in the first 3 games, you still have a chance to make it through even if, you tie or you have an off game, but now it's winning is everything, and I think the team is definitely in a different mindset. It's, a 90-minute game, put everything you have into it, work with each other, the best team will always win.
You played New Zealand already once this year back in February in Frisco. It was a huge crowd, it was freezing that day.
Yes.
You went down and had to stage a late comeback. It seems like you're playing a New Zealand team that has a lot of fight.
They do. New Zealand is a very dedicated team to each other, have a lot of fight. They work really well together, so we need to, play our USA way. We have to keep more possession, break them down, and go after. We have a great duo up top called the Twin Strikers and Abby and Alex. I think they'll, be great against their defensive back line.
Your teammates have said that this is where the tournament really begins. This is where the fun begins. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this team thrives under pressure, and this is when it starts to begin. The games really begin at this point because, like I said, it's win or go home. So the pressure, increases. The mentality increases. The focus, for that 90 minutes increases. So I think, the team is ready and prepared for this, and these are the games that we've been waiting for.
On this trip, it's a little bit different than previous trips where your kids are with you. They stay with you in the hotel. At World Championships, your husband, Chris, takes care of them. Tell me about that situation and how it works differently during World Championships.
Well, during World Championships, obviously we have the credentials that everybody sees, all the Olympians carrying around. So, the kids are not allowed on the floor in the meal room. So, Chris, my husband, brings them over, and he has them all by himself, all day. They'll come visit, maybe for an hour every day, to get that time to spend together. But, my little one, Reese, really doesn't quite understand why she can't be on the floor in the meal room. So that's been a little tough, but, we make it work. Chris is awesome. He's, a great dad who's able to fly him over here so that, mom can take care of business and be with her team and her teammates. So we make it work, and it's been great, and I've been able to see them probably every day since the first game. So, it's our team a little bit behind the team working together to make it all work here.
Between the training camp and then the group stage, you've been in the UK for a while now. How has it been working out? What things have you been able to do without having the kids around all the time?
I think for me it's just staying focused on the task and why I'm here, and that's being able to make sure I get all the rest I need. And I think I overdo it probably in other trips and try to take everything in and be a mom and do it all. And now it's just enjoying my time with the teammates, being able to rest, a little bit more time in the hotel room rather than going out to the parks and walks and stuff. But I'm definitely enjoying my time, enjoying this, the whole Olympics as a whole right now.
Well, speaking of your kids, we have them here on the Studio 90 Extra Time set with us today. So let's welcome on Reese and Rylie
All right.
Rampone.
Come on, Reese. Woo. Can you say hi? Say hi. Say hi, everybody.
Welcome to Extra Time. Well, as we like to do here on Studio 90 Extra Time, we're going to play a little game. We all have seen the Reese race that was done in Vancouver, Canada. And today we're going to play a game called the Reese Quiz. We're going to ask you and Rylie 3 questions about Reese, and we're going to see who knows Reese better, mom or big sister.
Okay.
Here we go.
I think you might know it better.
What is Reese's favorite food?
That's a tough one. There's 2 choices.
Pizza?
I say mac and cheese.
We consulted your husband, Chris, about this. We heard it's an ice pop.
Oh, yes. Yeah, sometimes we have to bribe her with those ice pops, right? To get her in the house.
You use them as bribes? What do you get her to do?
To get her to come inside. You know, usually a lot of parents are trying to get their kids outside. I can't get them back in the house. So what do we always say? Reese, you want an ice pop?
Well, question number 2 is Reese good at sharing?
No.
I will second that, no.
Why not?
Do you see the scratch on Riley's face?
Did that come from Reese? Oh my goodness.
I was going in bed and then I wanted my iPad. And then Reese tried to take it from me and she scratched my face.
Yeah. See, we have a little problem. Is everything that big sister does, little sister wants to do.
Well, we have a consensus on this one. Reese is not good at sharing. All right, question number 3. What is Reese's current favorite toy?
What's her favorite toy?
I think it's that monkey right there that Reese is holding right now.
Her monkey? Okay, since you said monkey, I'll say your McKenna American Girl doll.
I never let her touch it.
Oh, so are you not good at sharing either?
I'm not sharing my American Girl doll.
We've been told that Reese's current favorite toy is whatever Riley's playing with.
Whatever yours is hers, that's true.
Well, that's it for the Reese quiz. You guys did very well. And thank you so much for all of you stopping by Studio 90 Extra
Thanks
Time.
for having us. Good job.